Greetings and welcome to a short video preview of Mentor Mike's S&P E-mini day trading course and live trading room. Hi, I'm Mike Bridges with Pacific Trading in Los Angeles. Over 15 years ago, the founders of the company known today as Pacific Trading Academy literally invented the business of trading education. At that time, the internet was still in its infancy. Electronic trading had just begun, but very few traders were involved because there was little software to support online trading, and what there was crashed on a daily basis. Back then, all our students were position traders, and many did not yet own computers. We taught those folks with paper charts sent through the mail on a weekly basis that the students updated by hand. To teach those students who did have computers, we had to find inexpensive interactive charting websites and then talk the student through the setup of the chart without either party seeing the other's computer. Free screen sharing software like Crossloop and TeamViewer was not yet available to the general public. All mentor-student contact had to be one-on-one, but not because it was the most efficient or desirable way. The ability to conduct online meetings with multiple trainees was still prohibitively complicated and expensive, and was originally done via satellite in large venues like rented movie theaters. PTA's experience in this industry is second to none. But sometimes pioneers can become so invested in the processes they have innovated that it's hard for them to turn when the winds of change blow in a new direction. Some of PTA's various imitators, whose origins are far more recent, have taken greater and faster advantage of new technologies and thus gained a superficial appearance of being more relevant than PTA. PTA will always be first and is about to regain its position as the best in trading education. So it's with great pride and pleasure that we announced our latest offering, which we sincerely believe to be the best, easiest, and most affordable combination of conceptual and practical trading education available anywhere at any price. Mentor Mike's S&P E-mini day trading course and live trading room. My original course was designed to teach the essential core skills needed by all traders, regardless of what market or method they follow. First, predicting price movement with technical analysis, and second, minimizing risk and maximizing profit through the application of well-tested money management principles that let profits run and cut losses short. My new course is built around these same core skills, but is focused specifically and exclusively on day trading the S&P E-mini futures. The actual methodology is based on the NinjaTrader 7 charting program trading platform and utilizes some of my favorite chart templates that have been specially modified for my new students. The course consists of 8 video lessons, each approximately 1 hour in length. Once enrolled, you may access all the videos via a password-protected page on the Pacific Trading Academy website. You'll also have full and immediate access to the live S&P E-mini trading room. However, it is strongly suggested that you spend your first month practicing the 8 video lessons and observing the workings of the trading room before placing live, that is, real money trades. The course lasts 6 months, 1 month of training followed by 5 months of live trading. After graduating, you may elect to remain in the trading room for a monthly subscription that is substantially discounted from the rate we'll be charging the general public. More about that in a moment. Students' goals and expectations. While creating the new course and trading room, we called upon all our years of experience to determine the likely goals and expectations of our students. These things, listed in no particular order, are what students seem to want most. The ability to learn at one's own pace and on one's own schedule. Reasonable access to the mentor to get a prompt and thorough answer to any question should the need arise. A sensible balance between theories and concepts and their practical application in actual trading. Plenty of clear visual aids and illustrations. A step-by-step recipe to the extent possible. To trade live in real time with the mentor at the student's side, and a reasonable opportunity to pay for the course out of actual trading profits. We believe that our new course and trading room package will accomplish our students' goals and meet their expectations better than anything else out there. Regarding your ability to learn at your own pace, the course is on video, so you can watch each lesson whenever you want, as many times as you want. As far as access to me as your mentor, after the close of trading each day, my students and I will move from the trading room to a special education room where we will recap the day's trades, and I will answer all your questions about either that day's trading or the course in general. If you think of a question after hours, email it to me and I'll answer it during the next daily recap and Q&A session. Concerning the balance between theory and practicality, you must first understand and remember an underlying concept before you can apply it in actual trading. We all take in data from our environment through our senses, but some of us are more visual, others are more auditory, and still others more tactile kinesthetic. So, to help you actually learn the material, we want to engage multiple senses in the learning process. Thus, when I describe an important concept, define an essential term, or discuss a topic I feel is a cosmic truth of trading, you have me to listen to. You have the text to read. You have the clip art as a subconscious mnemonic symbol, and you control it all manually. As far as visual aids are concerned, in addition to our bold, colorful written material, we will also spend a great deal of time with our bold and colorful price charts. Here, we will learn the characteristics of the best technical indicators and how they interact to show us the market's turning points. We will use static chart images, accelerated market replays, and of course, the real-time action in the trading room. Regarding a step-by-step recipe for trading, let me tell you a short story I call "The Best Cooks Don't Use Recipes." I'm the primary cook in my family. My kitchen mentor and inspiration was my Hungarian grandmother. She was a fantastic old-world cook and baker, and she never used a recipe. She learned the basics from watching her own mother, but it was really her personal experience in the kitchen that taught her what worked and what didn't. Even though her signature dishes always turned out perfect, she probably never made any of them exactly the same every single time. I watched her closely and took copious notes, but I needed years of actual practice before I could come close to duplicating her culinary artistry. My point is, with most skill sets, what one person knows can, for the most part, be taught to another. But there is always an element of personal experience that is difficult or even impossible for a teacher to convey to a student, whether verbally or by demonstration. The teacher can do a lot to prepare the student, but the lesson will not be fully learned until the student has had the key experience for himself or herself. In trading, every student wants a recipe, a list of do's and don'ts that can be uniformly applied in every situation. It's normal and logical to want this, but unfortunately, we rarely get it for a couple of reasons. First, market predictability is limited. Theories of market movement assume that every trader acts out of logical, predictable self-interest, but that isn't true for all. Markets move because of the collective action of the human traders. Some have learned the discipline of good money management, but the majority, at least 80%, is primarily driven by the base emotions of fear and greed. And our emotions are inherently illogical, unpredictable, and cause us to act against our own best interests. Second, some experience simply cannot be conveyed from teacher to student. I began watching the S&P E-mini when it was first launched in 1997. And with the exception of vacations, I have seen that market move nearly every day since it began. I'm sure that when I see the E-mini make a particular daily pattern, my subconscious mind remembers the numerous other days when it made a similar pattern. This subconscious memory may influence my trading decisions without me consciously realizing it. I have no way to teach you this experience. You must acquire it on your own. Consider riding a bicycle. You could read about how to ride. You could have numerous teachers tell you how to ride, even give you a recipe of do's and don'ts. But until you actually do it, actually experience all the muscle movements that go into balancing on a two-wheeler, you won't really know. In trading, there are two critical lessons that can only be learned through actual experience. You must believe that the trading game can be won and that you can win it. Our live trading room will help you have those experiences firsthand. To continue the bicycle analogy, we'll be riding a bicycle built for two. Concerning trading side by side with me, that's exactly what we're going to be doing in the trading room. Participation is as easy as attending a webinar. I'll be trading from 6 a.m. Pacific Time through 1:15 Pacific Time, Monday through Friday, holidays and scheduled days off accepted. Each calendar month will have a minimum of 15 trading days. You can stay full-time, part-time, and come and go as you please. In the room, I will alert you to potential trades well in advance of the trigger pull. Actual entries will be preceded by a clear countdown, so you can piggyback my trades right to the tick. But ultimate control remains completely with you. Enter or exit sooner or later than me, skip my trades altogether, or take trades of your own. It's your choice entirely. On the subject of your ability to pay for the course out of trading profits, here are the trading room subscription prices and tuition costs for the course and trading room package. Anyone may enroll for a one-week trial subscription to the live trading room for just $9.97. Thereafter, the regular monthly subscription to the live trading room for the general public is $297 per month. Now, if you're interested in the course and trading room package, the initial tuition down payment is $2,497. That is followed by 5 monthly payments of $497. That adds up to an additional $2,485 and a total cost for the course and trading room package of $4,982. Now, if you're a Pacific Trading Academy graduate and you wish to take the new course, you will be able to do so for a substantial discount. Also, if after you've taken the course, you want to continue on in the trading room, you will get a monthly subscription rate of $247, a $50 discount from the general public. Now, please understand that no individual or entity involved in this project can guarantee that you will be profitable or that you will not lose money. In fact, it would be illegal if we did. Trading is inherently risky and definitely not for everyone. Humans are inherently fallible, and we are all human. Murphy's Law is one of our cosmic truths of trading. What can go wrong will go wrong, and at the worst possible time. But that said, consider this hypothetical and some simple mathematics. Let's assume Joe's student starts with a $3,000 account that allows him to trade a 3-contract, 2-target peeling off strategy. His targets are 3 ticks and 8 ticks. If he makes a successful trade where both targets are hit, he will earn a net profit in excess of $150. If he makes just one such trade each day for the 20 trading days in a typical calendar month, he will earn over $3,000, more than enough to cover the tuition down payment and substantially more than the subsequent monthly payments. If he does that for 5 months, his grand total will be $15,000, enough to pay for the course more than 3 times over. I started posting my video blog, Mentor Mike's Market Movies, on February 10th, 2012, almost a year ago. And every episode can still be seen on the Pacific Trading Academy website. While replaying the day's market moves with an accelerated data feed is a great way to speed up the learning process with practice and repetition, it has some obvious limitations as a test of one's true trading prowess when faced with the hard right edge of a real-time chart. Accordingly, I've begun recording my trades as they happen to give would-be students and trading room participants a better way to evaluate my skills. I produced my first real-time video preview of MentorMike's Emini trading room on November 19th, 2012. There have been several more since. Preparations for the launch of the new course in trading room have taken priority, so these previews have been sporadic. But hopefully, between my market replays and real-time previews, you've gleaned sufficient information to decide if this project is for you. In any event, when we launch in a few weeks, everyone will have the opportunity to subscribe to one full trading week, 5 days in the room for just $9.97. So, for the price of a couple of lattes, you can evaluate the trading room firsthand. And if you like what you see, you can sign up for a regular monthly subscription. Then, if you really want to learn the method that I'm using in the trading room, you can enroll in the course trading room package. Your tuition includes access to all the video lessons and a 6-month subscription to both the trading room and our aftermarket recap and Q&A in the education room. If you'd like to stay on in the trading room after your 6 months are up, you'll be qualified for the Pacific Trading Graduates Discount. After the worst recession since the Great Depression, our national economy is finally starting to recover. This could be the chance you've been waiting for to spark the recovery of your own personal economy as well. Thanks very much for your time. I hope to see you in the trading room.